not too cool, probably about 18 degrees. Hardly a breeze around. No late scratchies, track is good. Here we go for the first, green light. Off now. Over to the inside, Magic Bessie hopped out okay, but Cindy Special went straight past it and dashed into the first turn, nicely clear. The second one in the market, White Hornet's gone up to a close second. A couple of lengths away came Hope's Fantasy going gamely into third. They're clear then of Sanrico, Jasper and Might Be Me. My Magic Bessie went back to second last from Rose Reward, coming off the back, and White Hornet by a length and a half. Hope's Fantasy trying to pick it up, and they're well clear of Might Be Me around the corner. White Hornet is still the front runner, doing it well, too good. White Hornet by a length and a quarter. Hope's Fantasy got second. Might Be Me was third, and Sanrico Jasper clocked in fourth. Behind these then was Cindy Special, who dropped out of it from Rose Reward, and Magic Bessie in about 30 and 2. 5 White Hornet wins the opener at 360 and 190. Number 8 Hope's Fantasy, 360 the place, and no third divvy applies for number 10, which is Might Be Me. Then a 710, coming home with a couple of 520s. Something different. Actually, Ipswich would have 5 starting points, 280 around if you count their marathon, but anyway, they're not metropolitan. Green light. Racing. Out fast there was Mr. Garcia, went to the early lead from Whirlwind Dexter, and down the outside Go Wild Desire and Gotcha Back is putting itself nice up into the picture as well, but out of the straight Mr. Garcia ducked away by 4 to Gotcha Back, and King Coda rails to third, then Whirlwind Dexter further back Go Wild Desire, then Runaway Rocket. If you're waiting for the favourite, there it is, back second last as a time, and TJ Sniper back with that one coming around the turn. Mr. Garcia in front, King Coda's coming hard, he hooks to the outside, he goes to the lead, late on the outside Whirlwind Dexter, but it is King Coda from Whirlwind Dexter and Runaway Rocket and Mr. Garcia. He got very leg weary in the run home and ran fourth. They're followed by Gotcha Back, TJ Sniper, Go Wild Desire, and As a Time, always one of the last. King Coda, number 3 for Ron Ball, 850 and 220. 5 Whirlwind Dexter, $4. 4 Runaway Rocket, $2.30. I'm wondering whether that one dog might have cramped in the shadows of the post. Gee, he went from cruising to wobbling. Anyway, he wound up fourth. But if you like Mrs. Thursday, Starliner or Bogey Dawn, don't let me talk you out of them. Okay, green light. Set for the third, a field of 7. Off they go. Zipping Tess out well. So too was Yogi Blue, Pharmacopoeia. And True to You was coming down the outside with a pretty good turn of foot. I just couldn't quite get across into the back. And Zipping Tess a length and a half. Pharmacopoeia there at the right time. 2 to Pearl Zarzinger. And then came Junior Hornet, True to You, Yogi Blue and Raging Eyes. So they're coming off the back, and Zipping Tess in front. Pharmacopoeia was trying to go to the inside, couldn't get through. Zipping Tess in front. Junior Hornet's coming down the outside late, but Zipping Tess is clear. Beat Junior Hornet third. True to You in front of Pharmacopoeia. Then Pearl Zarzinger, Yogi Blue, and last of all, Raging Isa. 2 Zipping Tess, 340 and 230. Has been too good for Grant Fennelly from Merrimack on the Gold Coast. 6 Junior Hornet at 360, and number 8 True to You, no third div. 30 and 43 the time. It's 2, 6, 8 and 3. The heats are next Thursday, the 27th of June. Okay, in they go. Blink and you'll miss them. 331 the fly. We have 350 number 1 Warinsky, so it's come in from $8 to 350 in about the last 3 minutes, Warinsky. Green light. Hula's on the way. Set. Racing. The one to ping out was Charm Speed. Tackling it though is Simile. They're followed by Warinsky, went to third, and then came Seldom Said. Well back is Blueberry Charm, WikiLeaks, Casual Paddy, and a lot of the best on the turn, and Charm Speed broke away. This classy sprinter, he comes away now from Simile and Charm Speed. 2.5 to Simile. Third was Warinsky. Fourth in Blueberry Charm, and then WikiLeaks. They were followed by Seldom Said, then Casual Paddy, a lot of the best. The record hasn't been tested. It's about 19 seconds even the gallop. He pinged Charm Speed, but then Simile showed its customary speed to get up and try and hold Charm Speed out. And they had a good battle early doors before Charm Speed won that battle. And then he's kicked on to be too good. He's had 3 goes here at Albion Park, 3 wins. Add a bit of variety to the card tonight. We've got racing over 5 different distances. Believed to be a first for a metropolitan track in Australia and possibly the world, because not many tracks have 5 starting points, let alone use them all on the one night. Okay. Starting behind the semaphore board there. 380, number 3, Action Jacko for Albie Kennewell. Ahead of number 1, Blues on Parade, 420, Alex Stevens. Green light. First leg of the quaddie. Racing. Blues on Parade hopped out nicely and is going to take the lead. Or G Action Jacko handled that first turn awkwardly, but he's still going to second. Blackjack Gent behind those, followed by Franklin Fury. Well back then was Barrett Time. Kelly Charm got into trouble there with Taper Jean Girl and G6 coming around the corner. And Blues on Parade, I told you it would rail. It's nicely out in front, Blues on Parade, and got the Cadburys. Well done. Blackjack Gent second, Franklin Fury third. The wide running Action Jacko ran fourth. Golly, he's running wide even into the catching pen. Then came Kelly Charm, Barrett Time, followed by Taper Jean Girl and G6, and there was a perfectly boxed dog using that trap to maximum advantage. Didn't deviate from the paint at any stage. Blues on Parade. Number 1, 330 and 120. Oh, 380, number 4, Jetta's Girl. And number 8, Top Story, trimming up to 380, so they're now joint favourites. We could have one more tilt of the tote pill, though, before they jump away, which is about to happen. 5-2-0 the journey. Green lights on. You need number 1 so far in the quaddie. Ready. They're off. Bellagio led away okay, but Wise Forecast begins brilliantly, tackled by Baccara and Jetta's Girl between them, and then came Top Story, who's out very wide going out of the straight, followed by Bellagio Ladder. Then Ifs and Buts and Man of Manners and Cakes and Pies, the last one, down the back, and Baccara scooting along by 2. Jetta's Girl second. Top Story loves the 8 box. It's getting out past the our leaders now and coming home very quickly, and then Bellagio Lad. Look at Top Story sweep upon them, grab the lead, a box 8 specialist, and away he goes. Top Story bolted in from a photo between Flying Home Cakes and Pies and his kennel mate Bellagio Lad. Possibly Wise Forecast fourth, although Jetta's Girl, Man of Manners weren't terribly far away. Then Ifs and Buts and also Baccara. Well, I was telling you earlier on how Blues on Parade loves box 1. Top Story just loves box number 8. He's done it again. 390 and 160 in about 30 and 10. It's a good go for the minors. 6 Cakes and Pies rattled home from nowhere to be in the photo with number 1 Bellagio Lad for second and third. 1's held second, Bellagio Lad. 6th third, Cakes and Pies. Tipped by one of the celebrity tipsters in the Courier Mail this morning. So there's a few given a hope. At the 600 metre mark, green light. This is Albion Park, race 7. Racing. Out nicely there was Jumper Leads to go out to the early lead, tackled around the outside by Surf and Steffi. Third then was Ellie's Flash in front of Never Tell, and then 7 straight going to midfield after a tardy beginning from Apache Kitten, Euroa Katarina, and Nothing Goes the last one. Into the back straight, and Jumper Leads by a length on Surf and Steffi. 5 lengths away, Ellie's Flash, and then 7 straight is trying to run on. Further astern, Never Tell, and then came Apache Kitten. Further back then was Euroa Katarina, and Nothing Goes on the home turn. Jumper Leads and Surf and Steffi are battling it out. Never Tell's going to rattle through on the fence and beat the lot of them. Never Tell raced home from the fast finishing Apache Kitten. Surf and Steffi will be third, I'd say, followed by either Euroa Katarina, Ellie's Flash, or 7 straight right across the track. And back behind them then came Nothing Goes. It was one of the last Jumper Leads up ahead of a couple of those. Oh, that rattled home. Number 4, Never Tell, 780 and 190 for Ann Southey. 6 Apache Kitten, 260, and 7 Surf and Steffi at 310. 4, 6, 7. The commitment in Victoria this weekend, and also General Destini running in the Traralgon Cup tomorrow night, so they declined the invitation. Anyway, we've got a wonderful field. Green light, set, away in the Superstayers. Starliner actually the first to go. Have a look at this. Bellhaven's leading. Who would have thought that? Well, Bellhaven in front by 2. Bogey Dawn is second, and then came Starliner, and Mrs. Thursday, the youngster of the field, is last. The Tasmanian Bellhaven with a lap to go leads by 2 lengths on the Queenslander Bogey Dawn. And then the New South Wales Greyhounds, Starliner third, and Mrs. Thursday is fourth. Down the back, and Bellhaven, oh, it's raced away. 8 lengths the break now on Bogey Dawn. They're followed by Starliner and Mrs. Thursday. They'll battle out the minors, a lot of them, but around the turn, and it's Bellhaven. Well, the track record's 41.44. This might give it a nudge. Bellhaven, look at her go. She's a superstar. Down to the wire. Bellhaven wins it by 9, maybe 10. Mrs. Thursday got up for second. Starliner third. Bogey Dawn fourth. And it's about 41 and 80. We all had the script wrong. We had Bellhaven back last and powering home. She was in front a short distance after the start. Terrific. 7 Bellhaven by Headbound out of It's a She. Ted Medhurst for the Cannon and Milner's partners. Debbie Cannon, the handler here, as with Debbie Cannon and Ted Medhurst too. Debbie, hands-on assistant there with the Greyhounds. She tells me that she lives literally 2 minutes away from Ted, across the other side of the highway, and is there assisting with the pups and the racing team on an ongoing basis. Good luck to them. Right, 290 number 2 Ben's House, 390 number 1 Bogey Magic, 550 number 4 Far West Leader for the 9th of 10. They're a noisy lot down there in the starting boxes. Green light, set, away, out fast Bogey Magic, tackled down the outside by Harry Tycoon. Getting back is Ben's House tonight, going around the first turn, and Harry Tycoon charged into that corner by 2. Bogey Magic is second, and then came Japelli, Ellie's Choice and Ben's House, and further back was Made to Fly in his Plain Jet, and Far West Leader is one of the last. Up front and highballing is Harry Tycoon on the bend for home by about 3 or 4 on Bogey Magic, and then came Japelli. Harry Tycoon is the front runner. They won't catch Harry. Harry Tycoon wins it easily. Second, Bogey Magic, I'd say Far West Leader third, Ben's House fourth, but it is a blanket go for the Miners. Made to Fly in his Plain Jet behind these in company there with Ellie's Choice and also Japelli up ahead of a couple of those. 8 Harry Tycoon for Jeanette Cucci, 12.80 and 3.40. Jeanette won a race at long odds here last week with ifs and buts. 12.80 and 3.40 for number 8 Harry Tycoon. Some of her races, and she led them tonight and carved them up. Frosty JJ, number 6, $3.10. We've got Ipswich Twilight Greyhound racing tomorrow, and Ipswich are the non-tab on Saturday night. 10 races there. Capalaba non-tab and Bundaberg Saturday Ave, and Cairns as well. Green light, away they go. Restless Teddy hopped out well, takes the early lead from Gifted Glory and Ventura. Now Frosty JJ, there he is, the big white bloke, charging up to second. Into the back they go, Restless Teddy by a length on Frosty JJ, rounding him up. 3 away came Roselle Flash, and then Ventura. Further back was Zaphonic from Gifted Glory, Withcott Wizardin to See You, the last one. Frosty JJ took control on the turn, got away, it's home from Restless Teddy, and then came Roselle Flash, but away goes the big white flash, and Frosty JJ by 4. Restless Teddy second, Roselle Flash third, Ventura would wind up fourth, I'd say, just in front of Gifted Glory, and they were followed by Zaphonic. So they've all missed the catching pen. Never seen that here before. Then Withcott Wizard and To See You was last of all. They're all loose down the back. Somebody better grab them. Well, they've grabbed it all. We've got the finish on lure back. 6 Frosty JJ, 3.30 and 1.40. 1 Restless Teddy, $1.90, and number 8 Roselle Flash, $1.60.